Welcome to the Blue Cafe. We offer stories of infidelity, betrayal and redemption. Please like and subscribe. Now, on to today's story. My 3-year relationship was a lie. OC rant. I, lesbian, had been dating my ex-girlfriend. Lesbian but turns out not really. For almost 3 years. I broke up with her on the 2nd of March after months of repeated awful treatment and suspicious behavior. Couple of days ago a lot of things came to light that I was not aware of while being in that relationship. And as it turns out, the entire thing was a lie. This will be a longer rant, so be warned. We met when we were both invited to hang out and shoot pool with our mutual guy friend and his friends. From my side it was love at first sight, and so was from hers. Or so I thought. We started talking and hanging out more intensely a week after meeting for the first time. It was amazing. We clicked and functioned so well together. It felt like I've known her my entire life. And became super sure I found my soulmate. Because I need time to warm up to people, we didn't officially start dating until we've spent 2-3 months hanging out as just friends. Everything was going smoothly for over 2 years. It was amazing. It felt right, fulfilling, and I felt truly happy for the first time in my entire life. We did everything together, went everywhere together, had the most fun a person can have. She was always there for me, being my friend and everything I needed. We talked about proposals, marriage, family, moving away, had an entire future planned out together. There was never any reason for me to suspect that something was going on. During all this time, however, I had a strong intuition that there was something between our mutual guy friend and her. It was such a strong gut feeling that I started becoming jealous and hating on the mutual guy friend, wishing him harm and calling him every name in the book. I knew that something was off and there was something more going on, but whenever I raised concern or asked about it, she hit me back with, "Please, I am gay. I don't do guys. I will never do that, guys." He's been in love and obsessed with me since high school and is still hoping that something will happen. I brought it up on more than one occasion and instantly got shut down. She kept repeating how I am delusional, there is nothing going on, how I have insane movies playing in my head and pulling stuff out of my ass. It is important to note that during our relationship she's been telling people openly about being in a relationship with me, to friends, family, extended family, but not him. Never him. Whenever I suggested that we should tell him, she went on and on about how telling him won't change a thing. He doesn't have to know everything. If he knows, he will insert himself and give opinions on our relationship, and told me stories about how he was insanely aggressive and unpredictable in high school, so if he finds out we are dating he might still be jealous and try to hurt me. She dictated what I was allowed to say and not to say around him. Told me to hide everything and threatened that if he finds out about us from me we are done. I didn't want to risk my relationship with her, or ruin their friendship, so I started avoiding the guy completely because I was afraid if we went out that something would slip. Through some magical stroke of luck, a few days ago, the mutual guy friend came clean to me about their friends with benefits situation they had going on for years. From way before her and I started dating, and is still ongoing today. Through a bit of poking around I discovered not only was she sucking him dry on the regular the entire time she was in a relationship with me, but guy friend had no idea about us dating at all, not to mention dating for 3 whole years. He got suspicious about us dating a few months into my relationship with her, but whenever he asked the answers were it is just friendship. There is no dating going on. Not today. Satan 667 is obsessed with me, that's why she's always trying to get in my space. She's insane, super annoying, clingy and awful. I can't stand her. We are not dating, but maybe she thinks we are in her head. She had painted this monstrous picture of me to him, same as she had done about him with me. She fed us both lies about the other, making things up as she went to keep us apart. Why? Well, my best guess is so we'd never have a chance to end up talking about this. Unfortunately for her, during the pandemic and our relationship going from bad to worse, I've rekindled my friendship with the guy friend. We went out a few times, had fun, talked about life, connected more than ever. One day a guy friend casually mentioned we've been hanging out again, and my ex flipped on him. Girl went completely crazy, yelling at him for hanging out with me, going on and on about how insane and boring I am and questioning him why he was going out with me, etc. All of this made no sense to him, so he decided to reach out. During our open conversation, I've found out even more shit. Since around mid-July-August, my ex started acting completely weird and disconnected from me and the entire relationship. This was fairly odd because we loved each other, had a great sex life, an open communication, were each other's biggest support and always tried to talk through issues and handle everything respectfully. However, this time once again I had a strong gut feeling that there was someone else. Didn't know who, didn't know why, just knew that there was. After a while, she started talking about this girl, D, a lot. She kept insisting they were old friends and she was only talking to her again to set her up with another gay friend of ours. Which made sense, since I was trying to do the same but it still felt off. They kept talking more frequently. She would like my ex's posts on everything 0.1 seconds after posting, and the general vibe was weird. I brought it to her attention a couple of times, which got completely dismissed with the same story as with our mutual guy friend. You are insane, you keep making shit up, there is nothing going on. You are obsessed and controlling, you don't want me to have any friends. Against my better judgment I decided to let it go and trust her, but oh boy was I wrong. Turns out, she's been dating D since, you guessed it, August. Not only that, but she was open about it with our guy friend, showing him pictures, asking what he thought of the girl, etc. Got informed that each time she would ghost me during the weekend she was visiting the girl in her city, or the girl was visiting my ex here. They were sleeping around and dating each other for the last 8 months of mine and my ex's relationship. Not only that, but they've been going places with guy friends and acting all couple-y in public, holding hands and being close everywhere they went, while ex was technically still in a relationship with me. She played us both and is most likely playing D as well. I doubt D has any idea about my ex still being in a relationship with me when they started dating, or ex being in a relationship with me at all, since D has me blocked on every social media platform in existence. I think it is safe to assume she's been fed the not today Satan 667 is obsessed with me, that's why she's always trying to get in my space. She's insane, super annoying, clingy and awful, I can't stand her lies as well. I planned to propose to my ex, bought a ring and planned out an amazing proposal. It was supposed to be in November. Good thing my gut told me to postpone and wait. As it turns out, not only was she cheating on me with everyone I suspected she was seeing, but according to her, from what she has told our mutual guy friend, our entire relationship was a story I've made up in my head that she manipulated me into thinking was real. The entire situation is too much of a shock. I thought I was heartbroken when I decided to end things and stay friends, but finding out this broke me completely. I don't know how to deal with this. Do I keep my mouth shut? Do I confront her? Do I try and tell D about the entire thing and try to save her from getting played as well? Any suggestions are more than welcome. TLDR, was dating a lovely lesbian girl that I wanted to marry and have a family with. Suspected her having something with a mutual guy friend. Got called crazy for years. Turned out to be true. Suspected her having something with a female friend of hers. Got called crazy for months. Turned out they were sleeping around and dating behind my back for the last 8 months of our relationship. This obviously had nothing to do with you. This chick you were with has overt mental issues and you dodged a huge bullet. You should be thankful that this all came out. The person who you fell in love with was cheating on you the entire time. The foundations of your relationship were a lie. None of this is your fault. Again, she's just messed up. Next. I agree with everything in this comment. I know it's not easy to move on, though, so give yourself time to grieve the relationship. Also, go completely no contact with her. If you ever feel compelled to call her or accept a call or contact from her, reread your post here. Surround yourself with friends and family who care about you and who hype you up, instead of feeling stupid and gullible for falling for her shit. Keep reminding yourself how evil it is to manipulate people. With someone you love manipulates you, it's hard to see through to the truth. Try to start a good new habit once a week or so, like maybe eating a little bit better, or taking a walk. The best revenge is a good life. I know that's a cliche, but it's also true. This is not the end of love for you. You will find someone else. Good luck to you. Oh my goodness. My heart breaks for you. This is such a betrayal and you don't deserve this. This is not your fault. I hope you find what you need to heal and know that you are so lovable and that this is only going to get better from here. If you want my suggestions, I would reach out to D and let her know everything you told us. My money is on the fact that D doesn't know. I would also make sure that all your mutual friends are well aware of all the details so that your ex doesn't paint you out to be someone you're not. Why should you have to pay the social price for something she did? If you have been trying to stay friends, I would end the friendship. There is no going back from this. Do you want to confront this girl? Confronting D will be tricky if she's been spoon-fed the OP is delusional lines. I'd compile a bunch of text messages, photos, cutsy cards, handwritten notes, etc. and send it to her. She'll still react badly because she's in the honeymoon phase and we never want to face the truth about our partners being bad people. Visual evidence is hard to deny. I would wipe your ex out of your life totally. She's done enough damage. Hold your head high and go be awesome. Make a new life. I'm inclined to agree to get your version of the relationship out to your mutual friends. See if your guy friend is willing to corroborate. You don't deserve to be portrayed so badly. She's an awful manipulator, so be careful. Take care, OP. I wish you the best future. I am unsure if I want to confront her for sure. On one hand I want to do it, but on the other hand I've suffered and lost enough sleep the past 6 months that I don't feel like putting myself through all that pain again. Got a lot to say to her but not sure if it is a good idea. Write it all down and see how you feel. Sometimes resentment and frustration and bitterness can build up if not given an outlet. She just used you for an ego boost, and when she realized that you weren't falling for her charm any longer, she discarded you and is ruining your reputation with lies. You most likely have texts and photos of you both being love-a-dove, then I recommend showing it to those who confront you. Put everything on social media. Videos too. D is bound to snoop, but I would avoid direct contact. Jesus Christ, I'm so sorry. If you wanna confront her for your own closure purposes, go for it. If not, just ghost her. Try to go live your life and heal. Red heart. Block her and move on. If it makes you feel better, let D know about your relationship and her FWB setup with the guy friend. She may or not believe it, but that's on her. We hope you have enjoyed today's episode. Please like and subscribe. Cheers. Have a wonderful day or night, wherever you are.